Welcome back to SmackDown Vs Raw 2008 General Manager Mode. I am your host, Attack Slug, and slowly but surely turning SmackDown into a well-oiled machine. But let's go look at our current rivalries that did stay with that tag team match between myself and Umaga yesterday. Fantastic. But also, let's check on our fatigue levels. We have to watch Ray, Book, Cena, and Sandman to not put them in anything hardcore. Everyone else seems kind of fair game, pretty much. So kudos on that. I should look at who in the Power 25 needs to get some lift from those trophy dates. We have the top 5. Cena, Taker, Austin, Booker, Edge, and Randy Orton. Next up, we got Crime Time and Ray need to get themselves up there. And after Ray is way down here with William Regal. So Crime Time, Ray, and Regal need those dates. But let's make sure we're not going to have a problem here doing that. Shad and JTG need to have charity work. And Regal can have those lovely trophy dates. So that is the plan there. And let's head into the week and see what the beardness is with this beardness. So, that means some charity work for Crime Time, being JTG, and Big Shad, big money. Alright, so let's see how Raw did. 3 stars. Match 1 is vacant, match 2 is vacant. Mickey versus Masters. Triple H, Ashley Tori versus Melina, Chavo, and Snitsky. Tag team with manager versus tag team with manager. And Kane, Batista, Jeff Hardy versus MVP, Kennedy, and Marcus Corvan. Elimination 6-man tag team match playa. So, we also want that charity work for Big Shad. Doing it for the kids. Alright. And then we'll see how ECW did on this day in Memphis, Tennessee. Alright, Michelle McCool beats Mark Henry. Man, where's Taker? Alright, this is a 4-star show overall. Kenny beats Kelly. Nitro beats Lashley for the ECW title and retains that title. Carlito loses to CM Punk and Candice in a handicap match. And HBK and the Great Khali beat Elijah and Fit Finlay in a TLC tag team match. How is this show 4 stars? I mean, look, I guess that main event carried that show. So now, trophy dates for one William Regal, the man's man. Let's get him all the way up there, if at all possible, and see where things are currently at for that with William Regal. Big Willie Styles. He's got 86, and he has 1 pip of fatigue. We can keep on running Regal until we have SmackDown in Memphis, Tennessee. No. There. That one right there. Head over into trophy date for Mr. William Regal. Right there. Super easy. The man's hand. Big success. +8. Now, here's the problem in doing all of this pumping up of guys on that are that low leveled. Is they're going to want more money. They're going to want title shots. They're going to want more things once the week changes here. So I expect to get emails there from Mr. William Regal. When you have a lot of guys that are being put into that top tier, upper 80s, low 90s type stuff here. He's now 94. 94. So let's check our overall here in popularity. Cena, Austin, Edge, Taker, Orton, Regal, JTG, and Booker are all above 90. So is Shad. So is Mysterio. He's at 90. So that is just, alright. The bottom tier now is Umaga, Hardy, myself, Sandman, and Helms. That's not bad. That's not bad. We have a lot of the roster here over 90 in popularity. That should help our show overall, in theory. But so far, the ratings have not quite reflected that as such. So, I do want to figure out who I'm going to trade to Raw to hopefully get Batista and somebody else next week on the program. So, not soon, but soon enough. Anyhow, I think mostly, with some small changes, this SmackDown was a pretty good SmackDown. Right? So just run it back and change that. We can't have another Ultimate Submission match. Can't. Gotta be regular. Regular, normal, one-on-one competition for Steve-O and the current champion, John Cena. We gotta have this one here. All right, our Booker and Edge below a 3. Let's check our health report here and see. Edge is 3, and Booker is still 4. All right, so that has to be, once again, a regular to not burn out that fatigue in a hardcore style matchup. So these guys are gonna do the same thing. Booker is still a champion. We have our tag team bit of business. We'll keep that there, fine. We have Matt Hardy and Rey Mysterio. It's going to be back to a regular matchup here. So it's kind of standard today in match styles. Matt Hardy is the new Cruiserweight champion, so good for him, I suppose. And this one, I think we can, if I double check on Umaga, Regal, Taker, and myself, I think that should be okay to be hardcore, maybe. Let's check on that. So fatigue level, Umaga, Regal, so Attack Slug, Regal at 2, Umaga and Taker at 0. That should be fine. And honestly, that might now end up being a fatal 4-way because, sure, why not? Why not? That could be fun. So, backing out, actually, before that, who is upset with their current thing here? Who is still unsatisfied? All right, look what we got here. Morale. It's growing. Booker T, not satisfied. But why? He wants to be rewarded properly, but he's not furious yet. We're going to ignore that. Randy Orton, unsatisfied. What does he want? Again, he wants to renegotiate his deal. 13 weeks, Randy. You can wait. You're not furious yet. Umaga wants a title opportunity. That is going to be tricky at the moment. So Umaga, with 5 weeks here, can wait. And the dead man wants his deal renewed again. I can currently ignore. Hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, Umaga wants that shot at a belt. And he's currently in a feud with me, so that makes things complicated. Unless I book a fatal 4-way with me, Umaga, Booker, and Edge. And then RNG could totally screw me on that, so it's rough, man. It's rough. So that being said, let us head here. Let us book our 2 promos. Let us, again, keep on making some money here in that first promo, just in case. And promo number 2, let's see here. Hype the title match. Get a slander the promo. Start some rumors. Put some butts in seats. Hype the pay-per-view. Yes. It is currently the month of pay-per-view for Great American Bash. Hype that pay-per-view. We need a big win on that pay-per-view. So that is our match card. Hold on. That is almost our match card here. So instead of a tag team match, it will be a fatal 4-way. And it's going to be in a steel cage. So sure. Let's do that and see who escapes the cage. Perhaps. I have not done a cage match with the AI yet, so that could be interesting to watch. Hopefully it wouldn't take forever, but, you know, it might take forever. Let's go. Confirm the show. Advance. Lock those decisions and see what is going to transpire. In the kayfabe-ish storylines, Taker should be on my side, and Regal should be on the side of Umaga. But video game AI does not respect kayfabe in my headcanon here, so what can you do? But Umaga is here, entering that solid steel cage to bulldoze ya boy. And this should be quite the endeavor when you add in the dead man and the real man's man. It should be quite the show, if nothing else. And here comes that fresh, new superstar. He is ahead of steam and ready to get in there with Umaga one more time. Attack Slug is in the building. Damn! About to get bulldozed, but ready for the show.
And the opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing 245 pounds, William Regal.
Now I know, Regal, this is Steel Cage, but it is not WoW Games. So, unfortunately, you can't say that here on the show today, but we are here with the real man's man, and also a real dead man. And we'll see if that dead man dominates in the steel cage. Umaga is ready. But is he really prepared for the devastation and the destruction of the Phenom? And away we go. And it is pairing off here as my kayfabe has, predicted right now. That could change very shortly, but Umaga and Slug, oh, pile driver onto the bulldozer. Good lord, that is a lot of weight to get up and put down, and I just pissed him off. So, can Slug deal with Umaga as Regal was in that camel clutch from Taker, and will these men pair off continually, or will things change up here when things get dark and dirty? Yep. Going to save Regal, or going to hit Regal. All right, now that was a crazy punch there. Crazy. So still, oh, there it is. Oh, headlock on my boy, on the dead man. I don't want to do that. I don't want to piss off the dead man. It's a bad idea. So them soup bones in the corner, just hucking them. Turn him around too fast. Kicked in the back as Umaga takes down Regal with a neck breaker. Wild. Absolutely wild shenanigans in this solid steel cage. We're all trapped in here. Who will make that escape and or get that pinfall or a knockout? I guess that would also work here. I'm not sure. Honestly. Like, oh no! Taker's weakness. Kick him in the dick. And now Attack Slug here also getting hit downstairs with those ropes, getting bounced up and down is not cool. There goes the atomic drop on Taker from Umaga. And Slug gonna go for the door? Nope. The door? Nope. Going for the dead man. Like, why would you attack your own monster? It is not the wisest of decisions here from myself, but hey, what else is new? I don't often make wise decisions. I'm still here doing YouTube, so, there's that. But, Taker now, locking in that triangle choke on myself. Will Slug tap out to the dead man? I hear a ding. Is that Umaga gonna spike Regal there? Or, there's Spike! He spiked Regal. Is he gonna pin him? Or escape the cage? He hurt his hand. I don't know, man. Look. He is now moving on to chop somebody else. And then back to Regal. Okay. You hit your finish. Like, then what? Oh, now Taker kicks me in the junk. That ain't cool. And Taker going up. Going up. Umaga punching me in the face. He's distracted. And Regal was down. And Taker might have this one. Ding, 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 gloom. The dead man is victorious. Umaga was so blinded with rage at punching me in the face because of our feud that he totally missed Taker getting up and getting out of the ring. Fantastic. So Taker gets a big win there, and that works out for everybody involved. I should hope. So there you go. Winner of that solid steel fatal 4-way is the Phenom, the dead man. There we go. Umaga not happy about that, but hey, what can you do, man? That's it. It's Taker. He gonna get you. And that is how you open a show. Now then, Matt Hardy, Rey Mysterio, what do we have? We have Mysterio, again, being Cruiserweight Champion. Tag team matchup, Crime Time. Regained those belts yesterday. What do we have? They lost them today. These things happen. King Booker versus Edge. U.S. title on the line. Edge loses to King Booker again. In the main event, John Cena, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, who walks out as champion. It is Stone Cold. Steve Austin. Give me a hell yeah. Please don't be injured. Please don't be injured. Injury report. Please don't be Cena. Please don't be Cena. Regal got hurt again. Alright, so look, I love Regal. He's great. But I feel like now we're going to get Regal to 100 and trade him to Raw because that's his second injury in this career. And yes, 2 weeks, but man. As someone with a back problem, I can empathize with having back spasms. I can. But that's 2 for him in this show. That's not great. It's not great. Elsewhere, let's check on our overall health and fatigue from that business. and see where we are at with our... Yeah, alright, so 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 life, brother. That puts Slug at 4 now. And Sandman, Cena, Regal, Booker, and Mysterio are all at 4. Working their hardest for this SmackDown brand to put us on top of the world. But we simulate to Raw. And as a reminder, we have 2 weeks to hopefully be injury-free and then head toward pay-per-view. Also, Regal getting hurt as we head towards Blackpool, his hometown. Man, bad karma for Mr. William Regal. Just bad karma. So yes, simulate and then check on our phone. We got no percents there for nothing. So yes, just that injury for Regal. Alright, sure. That sucks, but what can you do? Let's check on the Power 25. Actually, first, the .com report. And see how shows did. Match of the week, Stone Cold Steve Austin winning that title. Fan change, Raw gets 210 minus. ECW's 4 stars. I stole 2 of their talent. How did I still hitting 4 stars? Raw gets 3. And SmackDown gets 4. I'll take a 4-star show. Good Lord, I will. ECW, 3 million. Raw, 3.1 million. SmackDown, 2.9. We are so close to finally cracking 3 million again. We're on a roll, folks. We're on a roll. Finally, it took 3 weeks to get on a roll here. Fan support, we're creeping up. Ever so slowly, we're creeping up. So that is good to see, heading towards our show and then heading towards SummerSlam on the deal here. But Power 25, first of all, financials. 4.2 million in the bank. That means next time we have some contract renewals, we should be okay on the money front. Now, Power 25. What do we have? Steve Austin, Taker, John Cena, King Booker, Edge and Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio. We had the top 6 talent in the world. Regal's getting up there, but he might have to get traded to Raw to bring in Batista. Where is Batista? Is he on here at all? Down here on 18 as the IC champion. He needs some work there, Batista. He is 83 overall. So, Big Dave making it happen. And then Slug, Hardy, and Sandman down here in the 20s in our 25 as such. So, you know, some names to build. But also, I want to get our tag team guys up here into, like, top 10. Like, come on now. Even though it has to put these two, like, no. They aren't a tag team right now, so why are you booking them as a tag team in our Power 25? I don't understand. But I want complete domination, as they say. And I am done for this week. Thanks for watching. More videos on this channel. Tomorrow is Pixels. It should be Hot Wheels, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But I'll see you then. I'll see you here next time. And I'm out.